I'm Mary Pakamard. I'm a developer. I'm an artist. I am a designer. I'm a golfer. I do many things. So I don't really know who I am. I do everything that I enjoy in life, including development.
Well, come in. Thank you. So each home starts with the main door.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about this door.
Do you like it?
I'm absolutely in love.
I love antique door. I always love antique door because I feel like, in a modern home, contemporary design home should have at least some item that, very classic, very antique.
Yeah.
And I always like to put that on the main door because that's the first impression when people just come in, right? Like, wow. So the door has to be wow. But of course it's a standard door, but a lot of people, they don't like the mirror, then we change it, replace the mirror with the copper or brass or any other thing that, they'll ask us to do. But this is the design of Punyisa main door.
So this is from your factory?
Company, yeah. So we manufacture, we own the furniture workshop and factories and upholstery, so we tend to do everything in-house when it comes to, interior. Like the fit outs, the wardrobes, and you see the kitchen. We build the kitchen as well. Later on, I can show you. As I mentioned to you before, I started with my 3 staff, back then in 2012. But the company is growing, and so we expand into furniture business. We started with a small workshop, and now we have like 35 people working for us in the factory, furniture factories.
Can you tell me how is Punyisa begin?
Punyisa, officially we 2.5 years we've been doing the project Punyisa, but the background of Punyisa is from myself and the 3 of my team back in 2012 when we first started the interior design studio. We knew that this day would come. And that's when, I and only 3 of my staff was at the beginning, build reputation, work on many large-scale projects in the past. And those projects was basically help us to become Punyisa today, because without those, we would not, be able to do this right now, yeah. So that's how it began. It's not just 2.5 years ago, but people know of our company. We started very long time ago, in design construction. So. And then my 2 other brothers, one in construction. So he's basically the man, my secret weapons, I would call, because he doesn't really appear on he's not the face of the company, but he's behind my back all the time. So I design, he built. And my other brother, which is the eldest brother, he's in finance, so he look after my money, family money. So 3 of us are running these 6 company, which is furniture development and the construction company. And then the other company, which is, accessories and like little gadgets for the home.
You can be a real artist because you have behind 2 brothers. The main point of this project is custom.
Yeah.
Can you tell me why you choose this way?
Because I never like to create just one home or one house and then replicate for 30s. That would never be my intention anyway. I don't like cookie cutters. I like create home. So that's why we work with individual buyers, creating home and something we are passionate about, not just create one and then copy paste, so it's not really our thing, not my thing. So that's to answer your question.
Talk about living area, because it's also the second vision of the house. So you have a high ceilings here and these lamps.
Okay, so at Punyisa is we work very closely with the buyers, and my vision was that every home will have timber, stone, and warm interior. And then so this particular show house here, he was the first buyer of Punyisa, and the first thing he says to me is that he likes my visions and he gave me the green lights to do anything with his home. So this is what I came up with, and he's very happy with it. So let me explain a little bit about the size of the house as well, because this one, considering as one of the biggest villa in the complex, we have the bigger one, which is like 2-story, very big. This one is 980 square meter of the built up, exterior and interior, and then the plot size is 1,850 square meter. So it's quite a big house. The living room are on the open plan, and he likes to have a step up. So this step, the split level is personal preference. So we can do, flat floor, no step, or we work with split levels just to give, the idea of split levels here is so that when you sit in the dining room and the kitchen area, you're cooking, you're overlooking to the pool area, and you socialize with people. You have friends coming over instead of you cooking.
This dining table for the big family.
This is sit 10, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, for 10 people. But then they also have the option of sitting outside, under cover to eat, and breakfast.
Yeah, I love this zone.
It's when the tree is growing, that's gonna be very cozy corner for breakfast in the morning. Very quiet. Very challenging doing what we do, but because we are very happy with what we do, and as I said, it's passion. It's not just for commercial. We design home, so of course the people having different preference. We have to work with them and creating the home for them, and make us as a designer very happy too. To complete and deliver what they want.
I have a feeling like it's my house.
Like everybody, me too.
Yes.
I wish I have the house.
So about the kitchen.
So the kitchen, this is a standard kitchen. So it comes in different finish, of course. When it comes to interior finishes, the cold room, cold storage and pantry, but because he loves to entertain and drink, so he turned this into a 20 square meter wine room.
It's like a small bar.
You can sit inside and, turn it off.
But it's okay, but it really looks like a bar.
Yeah, it looks like a... Yeah, you can stay in here, having a drink here. Very cool.
Yes.
This LED is glowing at night. It's beautiful. So it's a piece of art, but also lights, decorative lights.
But you did by yourself, by your hands?
You can see my name here. So I sketched Punyisa. Punyisa, by the way, is after my niece's name. So she is the Punyisa. So this is her. So let me show you a very famous powder room. Everybody likes this room because they can get drunk, stay in here for a bit, with a couch to sit on. So the idea of powder room is that because I actually, I am very particular with the powder room in every villa I design, even the individual owned villa. I think powder room is one of the most important room. Absolutely. To me, because that's when you have guests coming to use it. You don't want guests to come in and you want them to feel impressive with your powder room, right? So of course I put a little garden, lots of natural light source coming through this room, a couch to sit on. Maybe they want to have a private or texting.
You're here a long time.
Like somebody come here, even with the iPad, talking.
Business meeting.
In the powder room.
What was the most strange request from customer?
If I refer to one that was very, very difficult and challenging, is current project we are working on now. Actually, one of the Punyisa, there were one of the new locations overlooking the lake. And we put 2 large villas floating, like floating in the water. Yeah. So the 2 villas is going to be spectacular, and it's going to have this green, in the water. So we need to find solution, and of course, find the plants, the trees that are growing in the water, to create that privacy screen. So it's going to be a super challenging project, but we are working on it now. This is current project. This is so far, it's the most challenging one that I am dealing with, but I enjoy it. I want to do it, I want to achieve it. Shoes cupboards. This actually, it's like a storage, but my architect team has helped each other to paint that particular door just for the show house. But can be on request. Anyone want that, then we can do it, of course, in any villa. Yeah.
I see you.
This is from Nepal. I have my team, my Burmese girls, doing this stitching. You can feel this is stitching with the silk thread, and takes a long time to do that. Really.
What area is this?
This is a village in Nepal. Like those villages when you trek around and then you stop, and that's when the people stop and taking photo of the city. Beautiful. It's not really a city. It's like a village, but big village, like
It's absolutely real.
Yeah, absolutely real. Of course. I have many others of these photo in the house.
And I love this wall because here.
This again is an antique newspaper. Is this a real French Le Petit Journal?
Yes. And
it's very old newspaper. But I like it because it's feature one of our king. Is it our king? Ooh. Yeah, and I love it and that's why I bought it. I frame it. We frame it, but I bought this newspaper. It's my own collection. So.
It's a real newspaper.
Yeah, it's real. From the antique shop, separate from the public. With this pocket door. This one of the guest room that we put twin beds in here. So the key idea of Punyisa, in every room has lights and garden, beautiful flowers. The flower is actually on the bed head as well. This flower is
mentioned.
Yeah, the pink flower from outside. So it's bringing outdoor to indoor, and we decided to make this room a little bit more colorful and fun because this is guest room. Basically, you have friends coming over, maybe few nights and they leave. So that's why it's kind of, a little bit fancy bed head. Bathroom, as I said, natural light source every room. Every room needs to have a view, and that's my core design, my key design. You know, every room needs view. This bedroom is identical in terms of sizes and the bathroom design, except we put a single bed here, and this texture wall. This come as a standard package. I mean, when people buying a house, this design come with the sales price. You know, the bed head is optional. They can choose color.
Would you have any plans for the future? Because Punyisa is almost sold out.
So of course, you know, I am unstoppable. So I have already planned for 2 new locations. One in Mira Valley with Ananda team.
Wow.
So that location will be very large scale villa. It's gonna start from 1,200 square meter of the built up area on a minimum of 1 rise of land. And I brought back some pieces with me all the time. So I ship it over, and then I put in some of these villas. Whenever my client asks me to do, then I just put it in. This is from my friend Aaron, American friend. He is a photographer. This is the first big guest room. The other 2 was, with the tile floor, which is optional. This room has a wood floor, like very big. We call
you can feel the structure.
Yeah, you can feel, because I showed this. You can see it's uneven. The color not the same, and it's exposed grain. The grain is rough. The wardrobe is teak or oak as options. But again, this is we make this in a workshop. The bed head, again, the bed head is optional on color.
And your artwork.
This is my art with my Burmese team, because my Burmese team helped me to do the stitch. I painted. That's me actually, hiking in Nepal.
And also antique.
Some antique pieces. I think, I like the idea of how to describe my design. I would describe it as like an eclectic style, eclectic design, because it's a mix of modern and old, antique, or classical, mixed with modern style of room. So that's what I like to do with Punyisa, and it's the concept. And this stitching as well.
Yes, I think.
My team does that.
And also, it's your art.
No. You can see, this is my team. Yeah, the guy in my workshop. We have in-house artists, so he stay in the workshop and paint all day long for me. So this is the guest bathroom with the pocket garden. So the pocket garden giving that, natural light coming through the bathroom, and with that ventilation blocks from outside, from the pool. See that feature, a signature ceramic brick that we put in front of the pool. So this room is ventilated. You can open it and it ventilates. This is my favorite room because it's not too small, it's not too big. It's overlooking the waterfall and in front of the pool. So it's a perfect idea of guest room. If I am the guest of the house, I want to stay here. You can walk straight to the pool, the waterfall. The glazing here is very, very good. It's from Sun Paradise, and
I know this brand.
if you open the door, you can hear the noise.
Yeah.
You can hear that very clear.
Yes.
But then when you shut it, it's complete silence. Now it's silent. You see, it's very good glazing system.
Also, you put some antique here. this one is antique or not?
It's not real antique.
But looks like antique.
It looks like antique because they make it looks antique.
Yeah. Also from your company?
No, this one I got it from a collection I can't remember, from shop when I travel, and then I bought it and shipped it here. And the painting from my trip as well. The bathroom the same. The bathroom is pocket garden. But each room you can see I used different color tile. Some white, some green, some blue. So white, green, blue. And the second one, which is we just launched officially last week, is called Punyisa Acacia in East Coast, Paklok area. If you are familiar, with that size of the island. So that's to me, that's like future. I see. Future coming over there, and that's why I chose that location because it's so peaceful, and the road is developing as well. Eventually that road gonna be the main access to airport, to international school and the international hospital. We're going to develop only 35 villas, and then the other 7 right of land is going to be commercial, which is going to have art museum, Punyisa home, of course, Punyisa home, which is our showroom featuring our products like furniture, accessory and stuff we're putting in the villas, of course. And then the other interesting thing that we're going to have there is the golf academy. So part of that commercial building also we have a wellness, which is at the moment we have not yet engaged a brand, but we are going to have wellness and spa, gym, sport clubs, in that common area for the project. This one is by Timothy Udlon, very famous lighting designer. But I love his work. That's like the Inception mirror. Yes. Welcome to the master bedroom.
Oh. Now I feel like I'm at home.
This is in Nepal. This is the actual photo. When we were hiking up to this village, they were having like annual prayer, like a gathering in the temple. It's like hundreds of people were there just on the day we arrived to that village. So I was like, oh my God, I must take this photo. So it's really, really very special, So this is a master bedroom and walk-in closet just behind that.
Let's go to paradise.
We do everything like in the workshop. This is a pocket door. You can close this. A walk-in closet. Again, you can see every room I bring in the greenery and lights, instead of closing it off, because it does make you feel calm and peaceful. Welcome to the famous bathroom. You like that garden?
Absolutely.
We play card in here sometimes, We come and meditate in this room.
And also
So this is a master bedroom. So type A has the biggest master bathroom. We have one A, B, C. So type B and C probably 20% smaller than this room, but they have the same feeling. Very long, 2 big sink, and bathtub with the view like that, and big shower and toilet.
All details, everything.
Even this, you see this green
stones,
pebbles here. This is from Africa. I didn't go to Africa. Somebody bought it for me, but I told them specifically, please bring me the green pebbles. So it's a real natural pebble. But of course, it's been like polishing and, you know, because this really gives that ambiance to the room, because you have everything else green, and then when you put that in pebble, it does add that sense to the room.
How many months it takes to build one villa?
To build a house is very fast, but to build a home takes a lot of time, you know. So to me, to build a house takes 1 year, but we are building home. So whoever wants to buy our home, it takes 2 years, 18 months to 2 years, you know, minimum. So home takes time to process the design, to process the drawings, to process to engineering stuff. It takes time. And however, you know, we have buyers and they do appreciate why it takes so long to build one house.
I want to ask about this floor.
Limestone?
Yes.
It's a real stone. It's a, you know, it's the reason I chose this stone is because I love that natural look. Also, it doesn't absorb the heat. Come here, you can walk on your bare feet.
Yeah.
You don't feel it's hot.
Not like this, huh?
No, because
Why?
it doesn't absorb the heat. It's the character of the stone. You know, it's limestone. So you can walk in this all day long. Doesn't get hot on your feet. So, and then you can hear the waterfall, the waters trickling. You know, keeping that resorts feel like holiday home all the time. That feel like holiday, right? For me,
All life
feel
is
like
holiday.
a very nice and relaxing environment. So the bar, we have options of bar and or the barbecue, and some people they request both, like barbecue and bar.
Mm-hmm.
And outdoor dining, living at night time. This is completely different feeling. It's really beautiful. We have to use the crane to move it around. You can see this is a stone. It's solid stone. They make into sculpture. It's handcrafted. It's grandma and grandpa. We did that all. The metal, you know, seed sculpture. My team did that.
Your team did.
Yeah, at the workshop.
But in the end, I want to ask you, do you have a day off? Because you have so many projects.
Today is Labor Day. Look at me, sitting here working. You know, of course, I do have day off. You know, I just came back from Bhutan, so I take day off. Of course, weekend off, playing golf, go a few trips to hiking in Nepal. I just came back from Bhutan this year, and yeah, everybody have day off.
What is your, ideal day off?
Golf or hiking. I mean, I like to chill at home with my dogs, and you know, a lot of time I travel to a short trekking trip somewhere, you know. But not, I mean, it really depends on my workloads. Of course, if there's some current projects going on and, you know, I have to be involved so much, then I stay here and do my work.
I saw many paintings here, like photos from your
Trip.
Yeah.
Yes,
And you can...
I brought back something when I was traveling to these places, yeah.
Yes, it's, you know, you can feel your soul in this home.
That's what I want to create. That's what we are creating, you know, is home, and you feel like somebody, you know, putting their love into the work, yeah.
You're unique, absolutely.
Thank you.
I'm so happy to to make this interview with you.
Thank you.
And I want to make some small trip in this
Sure.
landscape.
Landscape.
In a new project, Pachira.
That's another level of landscape, you know. So to me, in the Pachira, it's gonna be the landscape is as equally important as the interior. So in Pachira, the land's much larger, like 2 rides of land. In something like this with 2 rides of land, you know, and we have a natural creek coming through the projects as well. So I like to incorporate that creek into the landscape design. And also I am very particular with species of trees, and you know, as I said, the landscape is really giving you that ambience, you know, outside when you're sitting outside by the pool, you know, dining outdoor. Tree is very important, and water trickling,
and mountains around.
And the mountains around.
Location,
you know.
it's very interesting.
So at Pachira, all the villas are elevated. You know, it's because I like the mountain views to be, you know, in front of the villas. Like every villa will have that beautiful scenery around with the mountains, and landscape is very, very important over there. If you think this is beautiful in Pachira, it's like another level of landscape. You know, I'm bringing in like the natural creek was there, so I incorporate that natural creek into the landscape design in Pachira. You know, and some of the villa has like guest house by the little creek that also have a private, you know, I am bringing in like natural pool system as well for Pachira. I mean, of course we'll have this pool, but then some of the villa has 2 rides of land. So with the natural creek and then a natural little shallow pool area for kids, that's in this particular location, Mira Valley is the next coming, you know, new one.
So you have a chance to come with us to the future.
Yeah. Not far away future. It's, you know, few years. Yeah.
So I start to dreaming about the villa, Pachira.
Yes, have one.
Yes.
I want to have one too.
Yes, because it's absolutely unique, and you're absolutely unique person. I'm so happy I know you personally. I'm so happy to work with you, and I'm so happy to present the project for our customers.
Thank you. ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณค่ะ